Hey guys, Dismal Gamer here again. Like I said, making my X-Saber deck profile. As I just told you a second ago, it's definitely X-Sabers. Kind of got a sneak peek, but yeah. So X-Sabers. I've been testing them the past couple months, and they've been playing really well for me. I've only lost a couple of times, but it's to really good decks, and I've had bad hands when I lost. So, first monster. I like to run 3 Fall Trolls. They're the main beater of the deck. You get to special. He can't be normal summoner set. There's the one setback to him. When he's special, you can only special summon when you have 2 or more face-up X-Sabers on the field, and you can activate his effect once per turn. Special summon level 4 lower X-Saber from your grave. So and he's 2400 attack and 1800 defense. So. Yeah, really good card. I like him at 3. A lot of people like him at 2, but I like him at 3. I run 3 Boggart Knights. He's level 4, 19 beater, 1900 attack, 1000 defense. When he's normal summoned, you can special summon any one level 4 or lower X-Saber from your hand. So a lot of people only run him at 2 because they think 2 of him together is a dead draw. It's not. If you're running, especially if you're running Saber Vault. I'm not though, but if you were, it wouldn't be at all because it'd make him instantly 23 beater. But anyway, I like him at 3 because even if you get 2 of them in hand, you can exceed into a rank 4. So he's still good. He helps you get your high end lane plays off really well with one of the level 2 tuners. Next card, 3 Full Helm Knights. In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm not using my tripod because I don't have my original setup here, but anyway, 3 Full Helm Knights. I like him at 3. He's the MVP of the deck. He puts in the second most work in the entire deck. Running him at 3 is very good. He's a level 3 tuner, 1300 attack, 1000 defense. When he destroys a defense position monster by battle, he doesn't even have to send it to the graveyard, so as soon as he destroys it by battle, I can special summon level 4 lower X-Saber from my graveyard. And while he's face up on the field, he can negate 1 attack. The main card of the deck that you can't run without is I run 3 Dark Souls. Kind of a staple for any X-Saber deck. When he is sent to the graveyard, his effect activates. When he is sent from the field to the graveyard, his effect activates. During the end phase, as it stands right now, October 23rd, 2011, you can stack up his effect. So if he gets destroyed, or not destroyed, if you synchro with him 3-4 times in the turn, during the end phase, his effect will resolve, and you'll get all 4 searches off of him, using the same one. As it stands, Japan is changing the errata on it. It's not confirmed for the U.S., but it's probably going to be confirmed that his effect is going to be like the TG's, that it activates during the graveyard during the end of the turn instead of resolving during the end of the turn. It activates when he goes to the graveyard. So in the reprint, his errata is going to be changed. Anyway, enough bitching about that. I am using 3 Emmer's Blades. They put in a lot of work too. Level 3, when he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I get to special summon level 4 lower X-Saber monster from my deck. 1300 attack, 800 defense. He's a searcher. You gotta run him at 2 to 3. This is kind of a tech choice. I'm probably gonna take him out, but for now, I like 2 guard strikes. I'd at least take him down to 1, but if you don't know what he does, which a lot of people don't, he's basically a Cyber Dragon. If you have 2 or more X-Saber monsters in your graveyard and control no monsters, you can special summon him. I like him because if I draw into him when I have like a Full Helm Knight in hand and 2 X-Sabers in the graveyard and a Fall Troll in my hand, it no longer lets that Fall Troll be a dead draw. Just clogging my hand. I can special guard strike, and if they don't stop it, special guard strike. They don't stop it. Summon the Full Helm Knight, special the Fall Troll, and then just blow up. for now, I'm going to keep him at 2. It's running decently with 2. A lot of people don't use guard strikes, but oh well. I run 2 Airbellums. I like him at 2 because he's another target for another card I have in here. Another monster. 16, level 3 tuner, 1600 attack. Poke my opponent, reap a card from their hand. Just a good card to have in general. Last of the X-Sabers run 2 partials. 1's not enough, 3's too many, 2 is perfect. It's level 2 tuner. Can't be destroyed by battle, 100 attack, 0 defense. Yeah, and can't be destroyed by battle. The only downside to it is if I have any defense on my opponent's standby phase, I take 1,000 damage. Which, it's a good stall card. I like it better than Spirit Reaper because, the first of the couple of tech cards I have in here, I like to run 1 hamster. A lot of people kind of criticize me for it, but it gets me to my Dark Souls faster, and if I need it, it gets me to my Airbellums faster. If you don't know what it does, level 4, 1800 defense, 1100 attack. When it gets flipped, I can special summon a level 3 or lower beast type monster from my deck in face down defense position. I might tech in a YuGiOh after I take a few things out. Right now it's a 44 card deck total. So I'm thinking about it. 2 effect Veilers. MVP of the what is it? Shit, I'm sorry. MVP of today, of the meta, I guess you could say. All decks revolve around their effects. Effect Veiler just stops your opponent from blowing up just by discarding him. So, plus it's a level 1 tuner and it's Effect Veiler. Can't today's format. That's what I was thinking of. 1 Gores, just because it stops your opponent from blowing up. Sure, I have to take some damage, but I'll summon him, get a token, get rid of whatever monster they just attacked me with next turn. So, the last monster of the deck, Max C. Let me see if I can get you to see that. Max C. Yeah. You can activate this effect during. You can activate the effect during either player's turn, and discard this card to draw 1 card each time my opponent special summons a monster. It's a level 2. It's an earth. It's an insect. Just because a lot of I main deck this for now. Probably gonna side it. Put it in the side deck, but as of now, I main deck it because it's a really good tech choice. Because a lot of decks special summon. So that was the monster lineup. On to the spells. I run 2 enemy controllers. I did have it at 3, but I took it out for another card in here that you'll see later in the spells. Let's see, it's second to last. Keep that in mind. So yeah, 2 enemy controllers. I like to have that extra defense. Put your stuff in defense, run over it with full helm, get my special summons. Just get over big beaters. Or Tribute Dark Soul, take control when your monsters get his effect. 1 Book of Moon, just because if needed, if I was going to be stupid and want to reuse my full helm to negate an attack, Book of Moon him and then flip him back up to be able to negate another attack. But I prefer to use Book of Moon to just put their crap in defense and run over it with full helm. Staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and 2 MSTs. Attack 1 Saber Slash. A lot of people don't like it. I'm thinking about taking it out just to kind of speed up the deck, but as of now I still have Saber Slash in, and it puts in a decent amount of work. When I draw it, it's never a dead draw. I'm always able to use it because I can get rid of their big stuff, like now Dark Worlds get rid of their Grapha. Let me move a little faster. I'm coming up on the 10-minute mark. 9.5 minutes, sorry. 1 Pot of Duality. This is what I took out the 3rd enemy controller for, Pot of Duality, just needed to speed up the deck. Get it first turn, it's great. And then 1 single lone Pot of Avarice, because it's back down to 1. Because it's back down to 1, sorry, I don't know if you heard me, because my voice is kind of fading. Yeah, Pot of Avarice. If you don't know what it does, go Google it. I don't want to tell you. On to the traps. I run 2 Saber Holes, kind of like a Solemn Warning, just not literally a Solemn Warning, but it's just for sabers. 2 Bottom's E-Calls. Thought about bumping it up to 3, but haven't yet. Kinda gonna have to find space for a third one if I do. But as of now, it's at 2. 1 Mirror Force Ultra. 1 Torrential and 1 7 Tools, because they're good. On to the extra deck. 1 Stardust, because I can make them. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, situational. Trishula, because when I make them, it just rapes. 1 BRD, because it's good. Blow up their field. 1 X-Saber Urbellum, just waiting for Souza. Gonna take him out and possibly BRD for Souza, but not positive yet. Probably only gonna run 1 Souza, because Souza's amazing, but might need my BRD sometimes. Number 39 Utopia, making the double Boggart Knight not a dead draw, or I'll take my opponent's monster with enemy controller, exceeds with it, and then use Utopia's effect and stuff. So, pretty good. 1 Beast. I need Beast if you have them. Nature A Beast. Mill 2 from the top of your deck and negate a spell card. 1 Nature A Barkion. Yeah, my friend makes Orikas, and this is one of his early ones. He can do hollows and stuff. He just didn't do this one. He just did a full art one of this. I don't have any of his hollows with me, but yeah, my friend does it. So if you want some, you might want to come to Virginia, come to Vipero's Hobby Shop, and see if you can buy some from him. He sells them relatively cheap, like I'd say $10–15 a piece for the common ones. For the hollows, like $20 because of the laser printer ink. Anyway, Barkion. I can remove 2 in my graveyard to negate a activation of a trap card and destroy it. Brionic, staple, everybody knows what Brionic does. Scrap Dragon, staple, everyone knows what Scrap Dragon does. Catastor, oh, I do need Scrap Dragon and Brionic as well, along with Barkion and Beast. So yeah. Catastor, another Orca, you know. I run double Hyanle because I like to get rid of my opponent's back row. When I side, I usually side out some MSTs because I can make these so easy. And then 2 Gotems, just because I can make Gotems really easy. And when I make him, when he hits the field, he's a 3100 beater, so you know I'm doing some damage. Alright, now I will show you the side deck, and then I'll be done with it. We'll be done with this, and you can get on with your lives. 2 Puppet Plants, because people are still playing Sams, and they're playing Hero Beat, and this deck has a little bit of trouble with Hero Beat. 1 Kinetic Soldier, same reason. Electric Virus for machines and dragons. You know, Machina take their Machina or their dragon. Same thing as a Puppet Plant for GKs and stuff too. But my friends use dragons and they give me trouble. So 1 King Tiger Wanhu, because plants are still alive, believe it or not. 1 Creature Swap, just because it's ultra, and if I side in for Creature Swap, I usually side out some really weak monsters. Like I'll side out a Max C or something if I find that they're just summoning big beaters without having to special them. Just put in the frickin' Creature Swap, take their stuff. I run 2 Nox because a lot of decks set their monsters like Light Sworns, remove all of their crap. A Soul Release to get rid of stuff engraved because I don't have DD Crows right now. I'm gonna try to get some, but anyway. 1 Corridor of Agony for GKs. Goes in match because everything in here that hits the field is earth. Other than Gores, and I side out Gores when I side in goes in match. 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror for agents. I want to run 2. The last 3 cards in here would be taken out for another Light Imprisoning Mirror and a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which includes Dragon Capture Jar. Just situational for when my friends are using their dragons and I have to play them, put their stuff in defense. 1 Chain Destruction because Reborn Tengu's still out there and it's easy to get rid of with it. And 1 Judgment of Anubis because Heavy's back. Thanks guys for watching. This has been Dismal Gamer. First content in a while. Comment, rate, subscribe, and check out my trade binder. Still need some cards. Thanks guys.